Hello and welcome to Shelby High School, the home of 702 wins, where the Whippets will be trying to make it 703. But standing in the way are the Van Wert Cougars. It's live and free playoff football, and it's streaming to you on your smartphone, TV, tablet, or computer. And it all comes to you next.
Are you ready for the comeback?
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Man, I wish I was out there.
Let's unretire.
Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Hello and welcome to Shelby High School. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, the Whippets are ready to unleash the hounds and unleash the vibes here on our pregame show here in Shelby.
Yeah, Storm, we got a great matchup. A team that, coming in, Van Wert, a solid season. Same with Shelby. They won, the MOAC. So it's a tough contest here tonight, Storm, really for both teams. But Shelby, they're at home, Storm. They're going to have this home fan base behind them. But a Van Wert team that we saw, Storm, just a couple seasons ago, knock off Shelby in their own house, 49-7. We'll see if Shelby has anything to say about that here tonight.
As we take a look at our team spotlight here for the visiting Van Wert Cougars. 8-3 record overall, coming in at the 6th seed. Garrett, I feel like there's so much history between these two schools, even though they only played in the playoffs that one time. I feel like there's just a lot of bad blood here between these two teams.
Well, Storm, I think a lot of that is because Van Wert, that was really Shelby's year, man. They had it all. They had obviously Blaine Bowman and Marshall Shepard were back there at the QB spot and wide receiver, Storm. And we really thought that was the year that Shelby was really going to get it done in the playoffs and go far. But Van Wert had their number. They had great quarterback play, and they're going to have great quarterback play here tonight, Storm. You're going to see here in just a second by Brylan Parker. But he's a dual threat, Storm. He can run the football and he can pass the football. He's got 1,800 yards passing, 17 passing touchdowns, 1,400 rushing yards, and 20 touchdowns. The dudes combined for 37 touchdowns for the Cougar, Storm. If they want any chance to win the game here tonight, Parker's got to have a big game here.
Yeah, those are like video game numbers. On Madden, when you make your guy 7 foot tall, you max out his attributes. Those are the type of numbers that your guy's going to be putting up. So video game unreal numbers here from Braylon Parker. As we move on our statewide forward pregame show, we're going to take a look at our keys to victory here for the Cougars. Get the ball into Parker's hands, and of course, I feel like this is the G-Man signature. You got to win those trenches.
Yeah, Storm. Parker's got to be involved, of course, as I mentioned just a little bit ago, but You got to win the trenches because every game comes down to who can move the line of scrimmage, who can get after the QB, who can get those tackles for losses in the backfield on the running game, and then, of course, who can push the line of scrimmage and open up some holes to the running back and also allow their time for their QB to pick the pocket. And Braden DeVito, we're going to see here in a second, is going to need a big game here tonight.
Whoa, slow the reins,
sorry,
buddy.
excited.
Got to take a look here at the Shelby Whippets team spotlight, 9-2 overall. Some impressive wins under Coach Rob Mahaney, a guy who we know pretty well. He's a very good football coach. They're coming into this one on a 4-game winning streak, Garrett, and those hungry hounds are starving for some Van Wert revenge.
Yeah, so we mentioned the revenge just a little bit ago, and of course Rob Mahaney, you got to tip your cap to this guy. I mean, year in and year out, Storm, I feel like Shelby is always in the MOAC race. They're always in the playoffs. They usually never have a down year, and their down year, Storm, are usually not, rebuilding. It's more just more so just retooling. And he's got this offense clicking, Storm. The defense is playing well. Shelby, a very solid football team here in the area. They get a tough contest tonight against Van Wert.
Now, Garrett, we can take a look at our player spotlight on our statewide Ford pregame show. Braden DeVito, the sophomore. This dude is a beast.
Yeah, Storm, we talked about it. He's got 2,700 passing yards, 23 touchdowns. He does have 10 interceptions, however. He also has 1,000 yards rushing and 13 touchdowns. So both QBs can really do it on both sides of the football. And then, of course, the keys for Shelby, protect the football. DeVito's got to make sure he keeps the ball in the Shelby wide receiver's hands, doesn't give it to the defense, Storm. And then our last key of the game, one game at a time. Don't overlook the Cougar, Storm. Shelby's the 3 seed. They got the home field advantage. Take care of business here tonight, and then you can move on and try to get some more postseason wins. But it all starts here tonight.
And that's going to do it for our statewide Ford pregame show as kickoff is just moments away. Playoff atmosphere tonight. Shelby, Van Wert, starting off with a little bit of a squib kick that will be received by Van Wert. Nowhere to go. Try to get a little fancy on that one. But that's going to open up 1st and 10 at about the 35-yard line. Do want to take it up, have a second here to apologize. No clock cam here tonight. I made a little gaffe in our pregame planning, Garrett. I forgot, just one little thing, the charger, but
I was worried about that pizza down in the press box.
I was so worried about the Giannino's pizza. There not being any for me. I had to get here super quick, so my bad on that one, as it is first down here for the Cougars. In shotgun now is Parker. He's getting flushed out. Had a man open on the comeback route, but nothing there. So that one's going to be an incomplete pass and bring up 2nd down.
Crucial here, Storm, for Parker and company to really get the offense going here tonight. They've been dynamite all season long, but I don't know if they went up against a defense, Storm, like Shelby has. Let's see if those big fellas up front can, get after Parker and kind of make him make some ill-advised throws.
Parker in shotgun once again, sends a man in motion, takes it himself, has some room, cuts back upfield. It's a foot race, and nobody's going to catch him. Braylon Parker on the second play from scrimmage. Touchdown, Van Wert.
Wow, Storm, they just made me eat my words immediately. Parker, of course, getting it done for this football team. He's done it all season, Storm, and another touchdown puts him up to 38 on the season. What a start here for the Cougars on the road.
Definitely, when we look at that replay, the offensive line play, you could have drove a semi-trailer through some of them holes that offensive line was filling up. But with a big, emphatic score here from Parker is going to open things up 6-0 in favor of the Cougars pending this PAT. Snap is good, hold us down, kick is up, and it is blocked by the Whippets. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
It's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, I think Van Wert kind of understood your keys to success there as Braylon Parker opens up the scoring for Van Wert.
Well, Storm, not only Parker, but shout out the offensive line, carving out the massive hole for Parker to get through, and touchdown here early for the Cougars, Storm. Exactly what they wanted here on the road.
Miles Swisher with the kickoff return.
I was going to say we were going to take a look at our replay, but didn't quite work out, so I'm going to get under the hood, see if I can figure this mystery out.
We'll see where Shelby's offense goes here, Storm. You don't want to be too one-dimensional, but
First and 10 Whippets at their own 22.
you got to trust your QB, the sophomore Braden DeVito, to really get it done. He's done so far this season. Can struggle to turn the football over at times, but got to put the football in his hands, Storm, if they want a chance to win this game.
So here we go. DeVito keeps it himself. Not getting much on that one. That's going to bring up second down.
He's tackled by number 65, Caleb Bledsoe.
11 minutes left to go here, Garrett. And I mean, all it took for Van Wert was 2 plays. So if you're Shelby, you can't kind of get rattled. You can't get knocked back. You just got to focus on playing your own brand of football. DeVito sends 2 men in motion. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looks upfield, and there's Ramsey able to pick up the first down.
Isaiah Ramsey, Storm, we've seen him a couple seasons ago kind of really assert his dominance. He's been a player that's, I believe, played 4 years of varsity, Storm, and he's been a heck of a wide receiver, and him and DeVito are kind of the 1-2 punch. Expect those guys to have their fingerprints all over this game.
DeVito takes a snap, looking to pass once again, airing this one out, looking for Ramsey down the field. Just a bit overthrown, but Ramsey had the step.
Storm, Ramsey had it too. He had an opportunity there to take that one to the house if DeVito's able to put that on the numbers, but just a little bit too much mustard, Storm, right there on the throw. Gotta like the shot play there.
Second and 10 Whippets at the 35-yard line.
So DeVito keeping this one on the ground. Get right back to the line of scrimmage, gain of nothing on that one.
They got the first down on their first possession right there, Storm, but after the first down, really been held to just a couple yards. That's about 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8. So not the exact distance you want to try to attack on 3rd down. But this passing offense, Braden DeVito and Isaiah Ramsey, see if these two can hook up again in front of their 3rd down connection.
So 3rd and long here for the Whippets. DeVito barking out orders pre-snap. 2-step drop, rolls to his left, feels the pressure coming, has to get rid of it out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down here for the Whippets.
I want to start for the Cougars defense, Storm. They allowed just the 1 first down, and then they're able to force a punt here. So about 4th and 8, Shelby's going to punt it away. They're pretty pinned in their own territory. So perfect start here for Van Wert if you're a Cougars fan.
I don't know how that start could get much better, to be honest. A score on their first 2 plays. And, I mean, I'm more or less forcing a 3rd and out here for Shelby. As Van Wert are all over this one here in the early goings. Shelby a clean punt. That one's a dribbler up the field. It's going to lie down at about the 27-yard line.
Ball down by the Whippets.
Brings up 1st and 10 here for Van Wert, and another opportunity for Braylon Parker to take the field, Garrett. It's always so tough when you're going up against a dual-threat quarterback.
Yeah, Storm makes it so much harder because you got a guy that can run, and you don't want to get out of your rush lane, Storm, because if you do, he'll make you pay. And you usually got to put a QB spy on him, a linebacker. They got to sit back there and kind of just watch him because a guy like this, You know, he doesn't have to throw the ball strong. He just drops back there and takes off. He can hurt you all night, so they got to be aware of that with the Shelby defense. They've already been kind of punched in the mouth by it on that QB option that scored a touchdown.
That one, though, going nowhere.
He's brought down by the senior, number 5, Isaiah Beck. Two-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 12 Cougars at the 24-yard line.
Van Wert going with some tempo here. Going to be a QB rollout. Parker trying to find a man. He does, but it's going to be drop storm. A little bit of case of the Butterfingers there. Ball was thrown behind him, though. But, you know, what the old wide receiver coaches say, Storm, if the ball hits your hands, you got to pull it in and see. Take a look at the Carruthers pest control replay. Just not able to hold on to it, Storm. Ball was definitely behind them, but I get the benefit of the doubt for the receiver there, Storm. But the old heads, you know, they're gonna side with the QB there.
So we go a 3rd down here. Parker drops back, looks to the flats, and that's a big hit from Shelby and a big stand on 3rd down.
And they needed that, Storm. Shelby defense stepped up big there. If they weren't able to do so, they let Van Wert go down there and get some points. It could have started to feel like maybe 20-20 again, Storm, but they slammed the door right there. And we'll force a 4th down punt here.
The Cougars, number 5, Gage Steeman.
Sorry, we're just admiring the new Shelby scoreboard here. They got memes on the screen. It's hard not to laugh. You know, we're men of internet culture. You know, memes always get me giggling.
The vibes here, Storm,
are immaculate. It is so vibey here. So we're gonna see a penalty here on Van Wert.
So even helps out Shelby even more, Storm, on the field position battle. They have a great opportunity here to get this across midfield and already in Van Wert territory. Let's see how good the return is here and see if they can do some damage here on special teams.
So there's the punt deep from the end zone. Not a great one, although this one takes a very friendly Van Wert bounce, but Shelby still with some decent starting field position. They'll start at about the 39-yard line with 8:48 left to play here in the first quarter.
See if they like to try to get the football on the ground a little bit more. Storm, they settled for a couple passes there on early downs. See if they like to keep it with the aerial attack, Storm. You got to think they do with the kind of quarterback they got back there, Braden DeVito, and the wide receivers and talent they have on the outside. See if they keep this thing in the air.
DeVito sends a man in motion. He's looking that way for the screen. Looking downfield for Ramsey. DeVito trying to use his legs, uncorks this one over the middle, and that's going to be a huge catch from Esther. Flag on the field, but I think this one's going to stand.
See what the flag's for here, Storm, but I think it was thrown a little too late if it was anything against Shelby. It was a tremendous pitch and catch from DeVito to Esther. Just right over to the middle, Storm, and DeVito doing a great job extending the play with his legs, got outside the pocket. Able to find Esther there, wide open in the middle. Be a face mask against the defense, Storm. So just like that, Shelby with one play already approaching a Cougars red zone here. They're already in it. So
that takes Shelby from about the 20-yard line down to about the 11-yard line. So a pretty good start to this drive, I would say. As DeVito lines it up in shotgun. He's got a back to his right, 2 receivers to his left. Looking maybe to set up that screen. DeVito now trying to use his legs, fakes out a defender, trying to get outside. He will. DeVito bumped out of bounds at about the 1-yard line.
He's pushed out of bounds by the Cougars, number 52, the senior.
DeVito making a play with his feet, Storm. Take a look at this. Kind of cut back right there. Lyman able to get some kind of hands on the defender there. And DeVito was almost able to punch it in for 6, Storm all the way down to the 3-yard line. So a good opportunity here for the Whippets to respond to that touchdown from the Cougars.
And the great elusivity of Braden DeVito to get outside and evade a couple tacklers as he elects to hand this one off. And that's easy street as Skylar Winters is going to prance into the end zone for 6.
Yeah, Storm, what makes that so easy for Shelby right there is the read option threat from Braden DeVito. The defensive ends on the opposite side where Skylar Winters was able to go in the end zone. Storm have to stay true. They have to stay outside and have to keep contained because of the threat from Braden DeVito running the football. And it allowed Skylar Winters to just trot in the end zone, Storm, for 6. So Shelby, they let up that early touchdown, but they responded here, Storm, with the touchdown of their own.
So chance for the Whippets to take the lead here on this PAT. It's going to be Casey Lance for the kick. Snap is down, kick is up, and that one's through the uprights. And the Shelby Whippets now lead 7-6 here with 8:18 left to play here in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around.
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Our scary sight there for Whippets fans is that little squib kick was almost about one broken tackle from being turned into a touchdown as we take a look at this last touchdown here from Skylar Winters.
Yeah, Storm, as I mentioned, watch the far side of the screen on the left side. The DNs have to stay home to kind of, keep obviously Braden DeVito locked down, that QB contained, and now Skylar Winters to just go in the end zone for 6. And they converted the PAT. Storm did Lance, so it's 7-6 Shelby here at home.
So Van Wert trying to answer back now as they don't hand this one off. That's going to be Braylon Parker, who's going to be stopped in the backfield.
Nowhere to go there, Storm, for Parker. Decided to keep the football. Could have been a possible bad decision there as the Shelby defensive line kind of swallowed him up.
And the senior, number 67, Casper Martin.
Parker takes the snap, looking to set up the screen play. They do. That's Krug trying to find some space up the field and does. He'll pick up a first down after a healthy gain.
Nice gain right there from the Cougars. Nice little screen pass, Storm, just a bubble, and good blocking there from the wide receivers as they're going to go right back to it. But this time, stuff from Shelby and somehow stays on his feet, Storm, but he'll be wrapped up by a host of Whippets.
He's brought down by the Whippets, number 5, Isaiah Beck, and number 30, Dennis LaFon. Five-yard loss of the play, 2nd and 15 for Van Wert.
And Parker trying to find some space up the gut, but swallowed once again. Some terrific run defense here from the Whippets.
Storm, they got gashed on that first drive that went for 6 from Parker, but after that, they've been able to handle this read option from Parker and obviously the QB keeper. Past couple plays, Brylan Parker's got it and haven't been able to go anywhere, and brings up now 3rd and very long.
Parker looking to pick up the first down through the air, has all day to throw, uncorks this. There's a Shelby defender on the field, and that's going to be a touchdown for Connor Campbell.
I'm not sure what happened, Storm, to the Shelby defender. I'm not sure if he slipped or fell down, but Campbell was wide open. We'll see if we can check it out on the replay, but I don't know if we're going to be able to see it, Storm, but I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that right there, man. I mean, a wide open receiver in the end zone for 6, and now an opportunity to convert the PAT.
It's going to be some laundry on the field, though, and yeah, Garrett, I feel like I could have made that throw at that point.
Penalty marker on the field.
So it's interesting to see Storm. I think we're going to be in for a
shootout?
Yeah, I think we're going to be in for a shootout here. Neither defenses, especially the passing attack, I think both have been able to really hold their own in the running game at times. I mean, obviously Shelby allowed that touchdown from distance from Parker and the Cougars offense, but that drive Storm, they would have shut down the run. But see what this flag's for. A lot of confusion on the field. Refs talking to the Van Wert head coach. It's going to be
no good.
It's going to be an offsides on the defense, and I'm surprised that Van Wert didn't accept that Storm and then go for 2.
What would that have made it? A 1 yard run?
It would have been, yeah.
So an interesting call here as this one is up, and it is good. With 6:18 left to go here in the first quarter, Van Wert on top. 13-7. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Lunch joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Garrett, I think we're in for a heavyweight match here tonight with a lot of offense.
Yeah, Storm, we got 20 points combined just about 6 minutes into this football game, so it's going to be a long night for these defenses, Storm, unless they can find a way to stop these high-powered offenses. But so far, they have not had, Storm, that answer in their bag of tricks.
So the Whippets take the field here. 1st and 10, DeVito in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Sends a man in motion. Takes a snap, rolls that way, looking for the out route and gets it there. That's going to be Sam Miles Swisher.
Just a little rollout right there, Storm, and Swisher in the flat. DeVito able to put it on him, and it's just an easy play, Storm, when the defense defends it like that. Just a little flat route out to Miles, and takes it for about 9 yards, so brings up a 2nd and short.
That's free cheese right there, Garrett, if I've ever seen it. As it will be 2nd and short here for DeVito and company. Tight end goes in motion. Then Ramsey out to the left. DeVito looking that way at first. Wants the comeback route and gets it. Miles Swisher once again.
I think it's going to be a fun night, Storm, if you love offense, because neither team really able to stop each other. The passing attack for both teams is thriving so far here in the early going. Just about 5:58 remain here in the first quarter. And DeVito's hooked up with a number of receivers tonight.
Maybe look like DeVito's wanting to go the hard count there. A whistle here from the refs. There's an issue with the chain gang. There's 5:46 left on our Phillips Tube Group scoreboard. 13-7 your score. Like Shelby's might re-huddle. So after the whistle, DeVito in shotgun. Spread set here. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. DeVito, QB draw, keeps it himself. Won't get much, Garrett, and with the way things are going, we're going to see a lot of passing here tonight.
Yeah, Storm, I expect both teams to really air the football out here tonight. DeVito there on the QB keeper. Just got a short gain, so brings up about 2nd and 8. Expect Shelby to put the football in the air. Try to look for one of those athletes on the outside.
2-yard gain on the last play. 2nd and 8 for the Whippets at their own 42-yard line.
5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 13-7 your score. DeVito once again sends the tight end in motion. DeVito fakes the handoff, feels the pressure, scrambles, trying to get it away. Has to just throw this one to the bench, but some great pressure from Van Wert.
Yeah, so they try to get a little window dressing here on this play. Going to fake the handoff here to Winters in the backfield and then do a little boot reverse. Just kind of spin DeVito back towards the short side of the field there and try to go deep, but I think he was winding up Storm to let that ball fly, but good job from the Van Wert defensive line to kind of get back there and force an ill-advised throw out of bounds.
No, why not let it fly? You know what I mean? As this is going to bring up 3rd down and long for Shelby. DeVito takes the snap, looking downfield, heaves this one to Ramsey. He's got him, and Ramsey mosses the defender. Big gain, 1st down, Whippets.
Man, Storm, it does not get much better here for wide receiver play for really neither of these teams. So right there, especially Isaiah Ramsey, the dude just put on a masterclass, Storm, on how to come back toward the football. And Shelby's going to go quick here, too, use some tempo, trying to catch the defense off guard. Going to keep it on the ground.
Take a look at that replay here in a second as Winters bounces outside. And he'll get stopped. Little extracurricular after the play. That's going to draw a flag.
On the tackle for the Cougars to the 3.
Take a look at the replay here, Storm. DeVito just launches this thing, and I mean, he comes back to the football, jumps over top of the defender, somehow gets his arms around him, and brings this ball in. Heck of a catch, Storm, for Mr. Ramsey out there. Him and DeVito have been dynamite here tonight.
Yeah, screenshot that and put that on your IG story there, Mr. Ramsey, as that was one heck of a play.
Put the defender on a poster, Storm.
Late hit out of bounds.
That's going to be a late hit out of bounds on Van Wert.
First and goal, Shelby.
It's going to be now 1st and goal for Shelby. And Garrett, that's the 2nd big chunk play we've seen extended here for Shelby on some Van Wert penalties.
Yes, Storm, we've seen a couple of miscues here from Van Wert, especially against this passing attack of Shelby, but they ran it in for a touchdown last time. They're going to send Skylar Winters out wide, then kind of bring him back on a little veer option, Storm, and it's just too easy now. Touchdown, Skylar Winters, his 2nd of the first quarter, Storm.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Already one heck of a night for that gentleman right there. Skylar Winters with an easy touchdown.
Man, Storm, neither team is backing down here in the early goings of this football game. Shelby with a chance to try to take the lead here and take a look at the replay. Great decision from DeVito to give it to the guy on the outside, Storm. That was Skylar Winters. Just a little jet handoff off the veer option. Takes it in for 6, and now looking to convert this PAT to take an early first quarter lead. I should say late. It's about 4 minutes left here in the first quarter.
And Garrett, that's kind of, you got to think back to that missed PAT from Van Wert, with how close this game has been and how great the offense has been. You got to think that maybe that might come back to bite him here later in this one. 14-13 your score here with under just a skosh over 4 minutes left to go. We'll be right back after this.
Let's say thanks to the Barstool.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around.
So a little bit of kind of an onside kick right there from Shelby. Went to about the 40-yard line of Van Wert, but they're able to recover. So now they get a chance to try to respond here to Shelby's offensive attack. They're down 14-13, and now the Cougars look to try to regain the lead. They've done so here on their last drive. Let's see if they can do it again.
First and 10 Cougars at their own 41-yard line.
Going to be a high-flying offense tonight if you like football. And now Brylan Parker's turn to try to answer Braden DeVito's offensive attack. It's going to be a screen out wide here, and they've got some good gains on these. This will be another game, but I think it's going to come back due to a flag. I think this is going to go against a wide receiver. Probably going to be a hold. So not the start you want for the Cougars. Not going to put them back, and going to be tougher to pick up that first down of the drive.
So I'd like to take a moment to apologize, everybody out there in Whippet or Van Wert country. Tonight, not my night. As we're now live here at Shelby High School, Storm Lunch joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, if you missed the first half of this first quarter, which
thought he about broke that for a touchdown there, Storm. Just another screen. They've hit a ton of these here in this first quarter. They hit one on the previous play, got called back for a hold, Storm. All they did was just flip the play, like little Madden flipped the play. Little bubble screen out wide and took it all the way into Shelby territory. This is going to be a high-flying game, Storm. Hopefully if you missed the first half of that first quarter, we can catch you up on some replays of the touchdowns, but see where Parker goes here, and I think he's going to go deep, Storm.
Yeah, Parker airing this one out. It's going to be caught. What a diving catch from Connor Campbell, and another touchdown on the scoreboard for Van Wert.
I know we talked about Isaiah Ramsey's catch, Storm, earlier in the football game. That really mossed the defender. Campbell right here, man. I mean, this is another show of great wide receiver play. Tremendous throw from Parker. There's two guys back there, Storm, but looks like the corner tried to undercut the route. He kind of misjudged the ball, Storm. It just floated right over the top, and Campbell able to come down with it for 6. And we might have 34 combined points, Storm, in the first quarter.
Yeah. Hope nobody was hoping on the under in this one, as that kick is up and is good, because the under, that's not going to happen. It's a 20-14 your score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Back here at Shelby, where Van Wert and Shelby are throwing heavyweight punches, Storm, in this championship fight, as these two offenses have been scoring at will. We got 34 combined points here in the first quarter. 3:27 still remains in the quarter, too. So I think this game might come down to which defense kind of picks it up first, but right now it's been all offense here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Garrett, and I know Skylar Winter's got 2 touchdowns, but it's been pretty much all passing all night long here for both these squads.
Yeah, these two dynamite combos, Storm, of Campbell and Parker, and then, of course, Braden DeVito. Isaiah Ramsey have hooked up a couple times tonight. We'll see where the offense goes here on another offensive drive for the Whippets.
There's Ramsey trying to make a defender miss. He'll get shoved out of bounds, but not before picking up about 9.
He's wrestled out of bounds by the Cougars, number 3, Connor Campbell.
Just too easy. Storm corner playing some off coverage right there. Ramsey just runs about 4 yards and stops. Just a simple curl route. Able to get some more after the catch too. Brings up about a 2nd and 3.
DeVito takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes to Ramsey once again, and dangerous there as that one goes right through Ramsey's fingertips.
Don't see Ramsey miss a lot of catches like that. Storm, the ball was maybe a little high. Had to have Ramsey kind of extend on that play, but playing with the disaster right there, Storm. If that ball falls through his hands and ball's a little high, but you see Ramsey come down, Storm, with some more tougher catches than that. Corner, if he's able to get his hands on that, could be an interception, but able to avoid the danger and brings up about a 3rd and short.
3rd and 2 here for DeVito, number 2. Sends the tight end in motion. I think this one might be a QB draw here for DeVito as he takes it out to the right side, cuts back in. A great block from number 58, Amarin Russell. Open up that and get his quarterback a 1st down.
So a fresh set of downs here for the Whippet offense. And official timeout. They're going to send the player, Van Wert defender, off the field. Not sure why, but he'll need a sub, Storm.
I need a sub.
I also need a sub.
Meatball marinara, if anybody wants to stop by Subway and bring that up to me, it'd be very much appreciated. As DeVito takes a snap, this time hands it off to Winters. Gain about 5 on that one.
On the tackle for the Cougars, number 3, Connor Campbell. Also on the last tackle, number 54, the senior, Morgan Bigup.
It's about 2nd and 6 here for this Whippets offense.
Aaron Dowdy.
They've converted when they needed to, Storm, but hasn't been many 3rd downs. They had one just a minute ago. Everything converted on the outside was DeVito using his legs. But they haven't had a lot of chances, Storm, really, when the going got tough. The offense has been on fire here tonight.
DeVito this time going to try to follow his 2 pulling guards. He gets some space up the field and definitely looked like he should have been caught up in the backfield, but DeVito able to use his legs and extend the play.
Nice cut back there from DeVito. Watch right here, 6 his foot in the ground and cuts right off that guard's backside, Storm, and got a nice 1st down out of it. And now DeVito, we've seen the Arsenal attack here, Storm, through the air. Now on this drive, using his legs to his advantage. I don't know if you heard it or not, Storm, but I heard a "Let's play Fortnite" chant.
I want to play Fortnite. I'm about to hop into a game on the laptop here at halftime, actually. OG map, no Tomato Town, though, unfortunately. DeVito fakes the handoff, but there's going to be a flag on the play.
I think it's going to be a delay of game, Storm. They're actually going to get Shelby for a timeout. So Rob Mahaney there. Cutting the clock close, Storm, with a shot clock cheese with a timeout call.
Once again, folks, you got a minute and 55 seconds left to get 50-56.
So minute 55 left to play here. Van Wert 20, Shelby 14, Garrett.
Concession stand tonight. Make sure you stop at the Whippet Road and check out the cold weather gear at the Whippet Road.
As it is cold up here in Shelby, Garrett, we're all the way at the top. You know what they say, it's lonely at the top, and we got some friends up here, but it definitely is cold.
I actually don't think it's that cold out, Storm, for a Week 12 playoff matchup. I think it feels actually pretty good, but it's not tremendous weather out here, but awesome little graphic they got up there on the scoreboard.
I don't even know what that was.
I don't either. But we're not even at the end of the first quarter here, Storm.
So out of the time, yeah, I know that blows my mind. We still got a minute 55 left to play, but you get 2 teams, 2 high-flying West Coast offenses that like to pass the ball. That's the result you're going to get as Shelby and their offense comes back on the field. DeVito takes a snap looking for Rams in a little wheel route, decides to take it himself. DeVito's going to have a Scotia room. He'll get a healthy gain, second down.
They're looking for that wheel route, Storm, off the motion right there. I believe that was Ramsey, but Braden DeVito not scared, Storm, to really take it himself. That opportunity. Was able to get a second and short now. Thought he got the first down, Storm, but ref spotted him about a yard and a half shy, so to bring up second and short here for DeVito.
DeVito takes the snap. A lot of time here in the pocket. DeVito still looking. Gets this one out. Has a man. Miles Swisher has some room up the sidelines after the bobble, and another chunk play here for the Whippets.
And that play right there, Storm, you got to tip your cap to the offensive line. They gave DeVito back there all day in the pocket to dance around and finally find his receiver. I mean, they look like a college offense, Storm, with the way they play football and are able to move the ball. Such great talent on the outside, and, of course, that offensive line right there. They did it on that play, Storm. They're the reason that play was able to be so successful and brings up a first down here for the Whippets.
13-yard line.
So DeVito now 1st and 10. As DeVito keeps it himself, looking to get towards the sideline. He does. And DeVito sneaks into the end zone for 6.
They just make it look too easy, Storm. Does the Shelby offense with the dual threat capabilities of Braden DeVito. Able to get to the outside there and punch it in for 6. And punches are still being thrown, Storm, in this heavyweight bout as these two teams are going toe for toe.
So the PAT unit on the field now for Shelby.
Attempting the point after for Shelby, number 11.
It's going to be Casey Lance attempting the PAT. Just under a minute now left to go here in the first quarter. Hold is down, kick is up, and it's good. So the Whippets back on top by 1, 20-21 your score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. It's going to be a kick out of bounds for the Whippets and a penalty. But Garrett, two high-flying offenses here. This is a lot of teams' final scores, and we're still kicking with a minute left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Storm, what an offensive showcase we've seen here early in that game. Not even out of the first quarter, and got 41 combined points on the board. And I think now it comes in your head, if you're Van Wert, at one point you're going to have to go for 2 because I don't know if you're going to be able to stop this Shelby offense. They got that after that first touchdown, the PAT was blocked, so that could become critical in this football game. You see Parker back to pass, looking for his receiver, but he's going to overthrow him, Storm, by just a couple of yards, and that was Campbell again.
So, Garrett, if we keep pace here with 41 points a quarter, Garrett, at the end of 4, will be on track for 123 total points scored in this one. If we keep pace, which I would not be surprised if we did.
This game could be one, Storm, and really the locker room at halftime, which coach is able to make the better adjustment defensively, which defense is able to stand up and stand tall. And also I think whoever's able to force that first turnover, Storm, that really could be a game changer.
It's going to be a run outside for Parker.
The ball carrier with the quarterback keeper.
on the quarterback keeper.
Whippets number 30, Dennis LaFon, and number 5, Isaiah Beck. Four-yard gain on the play, 3rd and 6 for the Cougars.
Third manageable here. Parker drops back to pass. The pass rush starting to get there. Parker airs this one out, and oh my goodness.
No way.
What a diving catch. That looked like pass interference to me, but it doesn't matter, as that is one huge catch from Gage Steinman.
Man, Strom, I thought it was going to be PI. That's what I originally thought. I didn't notice he catch the football, and now the Cougars trying to use some tempo. Before the quarter break, trying to do a little bubble screen, but nothing there. I don't really think there was any need to try to use tempo right there, Storm. We could have kind of went to the end of the break, but hey, trying to catch the defense off guard, but Shelby, they were on their keys that play.
What a play right there.
At the end of the first quarter.
That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Your score here in Shelby, 21-20 in favor of the Whippets. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Are you ready for the comeback?
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Van Wert marching down the field after an emphatic catch from Gage Steinman. 21-20 your score here at the beginning stage of the second quarter. Garrett, we saw a lot of offense there in the first quarter. As you had mentioned, I think it's going to come down to whose defense steps up first.
Yeah, Strom, I think whichever offense commits a first turnover is going to be key, because so far neither of these teams can be stopping. Parker throwing back across the grain, a cardinal sin for a QB not to do, but right now it doesn't matter for either of these QBs, and Parker able to hit his wide receiver, Carter Campbell, with the catch.
For the Whippets, number 30, Dennis LaFon. First down, Van Wert. First and 10 Cougars at the Shelby 20-yard line.
It's a tough throw, man. I mean, I'm not sure how Parker makes that look so easy. Is now they've been using some tempo these last couple of drives. Storm able to find a receiver out in the flat, and he's going to take it. It's going to be a tough spot. I think he's going to mark him down, Storm, just shy. And that's Campbell again. And showing off the acting skills there, Storm. I'm not sure if you've seen that. Little flop there at the end of the play, but Campbell just trying to get a flag for his team.
Hey, in the NBA, that's a technical foul that now. Shelby's going to be shooting some technical free throws here. The next dead ball, as that's going to be right now, as Brylan Parker trots in to the end zone for 6.
I mean, Storm, they're just going, man, punch for punch. Nobody, I mean, this is unreal. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this.
I mean, like I said, this is...
I mean, at least in high school football.
This is the finals for most games, but here we are sitting here at 1 minute into, not even a full minute into the second quarter. And we're
120 to 118.
That kick is up, and it is good. So the 11:26 left to play here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Van Wert on top 27-0. This is a live ball. Waiting for a signal on the field. That was scary. I think it's going to be Shelby football, but an injured Cougar on the field.
Wow, sir, what a close call there for the special teams unit of Shelby. It was a live ball, as you mentioned, and Van Wert's able to come up with a storm. They're already in Shelby territory about the 20-yard line. I think Shelby was able to get it. But it's going to shut up shop here for Braden DeVito and company.
So with the injured Cougar on the field, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. The injured Cougar is able to get up and walk off under his own power, so that's a good sign. 27-21 your score as DeVito keeps this one himself. Quarterback draw. Going to bring up second down here for the Whippets. And Garrett, it doesn't – the down and distance doesn't really matter in this game because at some point on every drive, a team will air it out.
Yeah, Storm. I mean, it's been a passing attack tonight. Very little running the football, Storm, and if it is, it's usually a QB design run. Shelby's got the 2 rushing touchdowns, so they've relied on Skylar Winters in that offensive line when they go down deep, and he'll be another
to Ramsey.
Yep.
Here we go. Once again, Ramsey able to make the catch, and folks, you better get used to hearing that name because that is DeVito's favorite target.
I mean, Storm, this is like next level kind of football play that we're seeing here tonight. Braden DeVito notices, Storm, that there's single coverage on Isaiah Ramsey, and he trusts his guy to go up and make a play. He makes a beautiful throw, and it'll be a bubble screen out to none other than Isaiah Ramsey, but the Cougars are all over this one.
Garrett, Braden DeVito may have 1,000 yards passing tonight.
I mean, Storm, this is awesome to see, man. I mean, look at this throw.
In a bucket.
I mean, that's a perfect throw.
That is only where Ramsey can get it.
What a play and what a catch, too, to be able to hold that through the ground. And the defender's not there, starting to grab his ankles. He's trotting that thing in for 6, but now it's just something different. Second and negative, a second and play where the Whippets got to try to get a first down here about 2nd and 14.
A minus yardage play as Winters tries to get to the outside, tries to put on the stiff arm. Will be pushed out of bounds, and it's going to be 3rd and long, Garrett. But like I mentioned, that really doesn't matter.
Yeah, Storm, we'll see where Shelby likes to go, but obviously it's been Isaiah Ramsey here tonight. But they got multiple guys on the outside, Storm, that can win on one-on-one. I'd expect the defense to kind of key in here on Ramsey. It's about 3rd and 11 here for the Whippets.
And Garrett, if you remember, both these teams got stopped on their second drive. As we see the Philly special, it looks like that's going to be Lance taking off, getting the first down and more. Oh my goodness, Garrett, we are in for a treat tonight.
Little Shelby here, Storm. Throw back to the Philly in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Hands it off to the running back. He's going to pitch it to Lance, who's looking for DeVito. You can't see him on the screen, but he is running a route, Storm. Good job from the Cougars to recognize that, but they weren't able to stop Lance, who's also a player that can get it out in open space from him and do some damage with his legs. And right there, heads-up play from Lance, not forcing the football downfield and just taking what the defense gave him and got the Whippets a first down.
So on 3rd and long, the Whippets pick up a first down. DeVito looking over the middle to Ramsey. He goes up and gets it, breaks a tackle, but is brought down inside the 10-yard line. There is no shortage of offensive action here in this one.
I mean, I'm out of breath trying to keep up with these plays, Storm.
I mean, me too, man. I am speechless. I have never seen an offensive showcase like this. DeVito sends Winters in motion. DeVito keeps it himself, trying to get to the outside, waits for a block, cuts back inside, will be stopped. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
On the tackle for the Cougars, number 67. Number 57, Devin Story. And number 54.
This brings up 2nd and goal here from about ball spotted at the 3-yard line. They went to Winters in similar situations. Let's see if the big fella Storm can get his 3rd touchdown here tonight for the hat trick, just with 8 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
I'm sure Winters is hungry for the end zone as DeVito's in shotgun, does hand it off to Winters. He's going to be tackled behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal.
He's brought down by number 54, Morgan Bingham.
So that brings up 3rd and short here. Really just got back to the line of scrimmage, so it's still about 3rd and 3, but 3rd and goal. No chance for a first down here. You got to get in the end zone if you're Shelby. I expect this to be 4-down territory, Storm, regardless, with the way the Van Wert offense has been moving the football.
Oh, how about this?
Look at this cheese.
That's 10-man motion. It's a direct snap to Winters. He's following his blockers, and Winters finds the edge and gets into the end zone on some sneaky trickery.
Awesome play call right there, Storm. Go ahead.
Winters with the hat trick. Everybody throw your hats onto the field. Whatever the Shelby Whippet tradition here for the hat trick is, it's got to be done because Winters has been a goal line beast.
I was like watching the Kansas City Chiefs, Storm. They do all that trickery and tremendous play design from Rob Mahaney and that offensive staff for Shelby is another PAT pending to take a 1-point lead here for Lance and company.
And Garrett, that was not Winters. That was actually Miles Swisher.
So the swish.
Yeah, the swish, not a term very apt to football, but we just saw it right there. Is 28-27 your score. It should be in favor of the Whippets. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello, and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Bluntschel joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, the Whippets now on top, 28-27.
They've been doing that little squib kick, Storm. Kind of look like an onside kick. They decided to kick this one deep and kind of pin Van Wert. Not necessarily pinning them deep, Storm, but compared to where they have started with the football here tonight, you heard the Shelby fan base kind of burst out in some excitement. So we'll see if that helps out the Shelby defense, Storm, that has struggled to stop this Van Wert offense.
7:18 left to go here in the second quarter. First down here for Van Wert. Parker sends a man in motion, takes a snap, rolls to his right. Parker looking downfield, airs this one out. He's got Campbell, and Campbell in a foot race. He will get tripped off Garrett, but oh my goodness.
I mean, this is unreal. I mean, it's just everybody's open, Storm.
This arcade mode.
The play design from both these offensive staffs on both sides, Storm, have been incredible, and the QBs have been putting on the numbers. This is elite level quarterbacking from both of these guys, Storm, and Parker kind of elects to throw it out of bounds there, was getting tackled by a defensive lineman. So he'll like to play it safe and throw it out of bounds here.
I mean, I feel like that's one of the only passes we've seen go incomplete here tonight.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 here from about the 14-yard line. Parker keeps it himself, has some blockers in front of him. Won't get much, Garrett. It's 3rd down, but as we've seen plenty of times here tonight, that doesn't matter, but there is a flag on the field.
Be a false start against the Cougars, Storm, so that helps out that Shelby defense. Well, maybe some confusion here from the Stripes. Now they're waving the flag off.
Psych.
So no false start.
Referee waving off the penalty flag.
Looked like the Steelers game last night, Garrett waving off everything. Ref job, though, that's hard. I mean, that's tough. I definitely couldn't do it. So big props, big respects out to all you refs out there. So it will be 2nd down. Parker rolls out to the right, has a man open in the end zone. And that's going to be a touchdown for Connor Campbell.
I've lost count on how many touchdowns Connor Campbell has, Storm.
I've almost lost track of the score.
I mean, we had an NFL game, college game.
I mean, even in the NFL, man,
I know.
Not even at halftime. PAT is up and is good. So 34-28 your score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Back to Shelby High School. Storm Lunch going by the illustrious Garrett Barlett. And, man, people are going to get real sick of hearing me say that with the amount of offense we've had scored tonight as Shelby trying to return this one. They'll have some pretty good starting field position. But in all reality, Garrett, it does not really matter because I think we all know how these drives are going to end.
It's just getting to the point, Storm, where it's like
it's almost funny.
It is. It's just like I've never seen, two offenses. I mean, we've seen Storm, obviously, some high-flying offenses at the early beginning of the seasons. blow some teams out. But these guys are going back and forth, and that's really what it's so surreal. And that's what makes the first mistake, the first offense that makes mistakes for him is going to be so critical.
So DeVito in shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Ramsey all the way to the top of the screen. DeVito elects to keep it himself. Makes a couple of cuts. He's got some space up the field. Gets into the secondary. DeVito using his legs. It's a foot race. DeVito pushed out of bounds, but not after a big gain and a first down.
DeVito Storm is the definition of an athlete. I mean, look at the move he makes here. Just cutting this ball up the field, and then he decides to go right back to the outside. I mean, elite level running back vision, Storm. Tremendous job from DeVito. He's done it tonight all night long. He's been responding from the offense from Van Wert. Can they respond again? Looks like they might have a good opportunity to do so.
Well, DeVito's going to have a pretty good opportunity as he does a little spin move. Goes over the top. That's for Ramsey. They're going to say no catch. But
the first incompletion for DeVito here tonight?
I think it might have been. I feel like they should have just given it to him on the style points alone, the swagger on that spin move.
Yeah, I'm not sure the spin move was needed, Storm, but hey, might possibly be designed that way.
Fashion over functionality. That's what they all say,
It's kind of what you look like up here in the booth.
No, I don't.
Sweet little winter coat.
Looks very bad on me. But I'm warm. That's all that matters. So DeVito on second down. Winters right there to his left. 2 wide receivers to his right. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Keeps it himself. Gets upfield to DeVito with his legs. A rushing touchdown. Add that to his scoring. Touchdown Whippets.
This is unbelievable, Storm. I mean, I'm legit shocked that no defense can get a stop here.
68 total points here through 1 quarter and 6 minutes. Wow. Did you bring your sleeping bag? We might be here till midnight, buddy.
Number 11, Casey Lance. Holding, number 6, Nick Eister. Long snapper, number 3, Tanner Hartz.
So 34 your score, Lance.
When does Van Wert decide to go for 2?
That one is up and good. Shelby on top, 35-34. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Hello and welcome back. Storm Fulton joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, my throat hurt coming into this one, but I'm not going to have a voice after calling this one here, Garrett, with how many scores we're going to see tonight.
Great kick right there, but it doesn't matter, Storm, as Van Wert is off to the races here.
Big return here from Van Wert, and they're going to be set up in plus territory. Excuse me, Keldon Bill with a huge return. As I mentioned, Garrett, I don't think it matters if you start at the 1 yard line or the opponent's 10-yard line. We're going to see a score.
It was a great kickoff, too, Storm. If Shelby was able to get down there and make the tackle, he was going to be at about the 15, 10, 20-yard line at best, but somehow he squirts through the hole there, Storm, and takes it all the way into Shelby territory here, and we'll see if maybe this defense can finally get a stop, Storm.
We definitely will see. Only time will tell as Parker on the field now.
Double move,
looking downfield, and the Whippets get a sack. Big play from the Shelby pass rush.
Solo tackle by the Whippets, number 67,
The first sack of the night, Garrett.
I think it might be the first tackle for loss.
We've been
Maybe
here.
the first tackle. I don't even know.
We've been here for an hour and 7 minutes total, and that is the first sack we've seen tonight. This is an anomaly. This is what they call an outlier. So 2nd and long. Parker looking to throw, chased down by the Whippets again. Parker throws this one away, but completed to Coach Mahaney, I think.
So here is the chance, Storm.
It does not matter.
For the first stop for the Whippets. It's about 3rd and what, 16?
3rd and Ashland.
It's 3rd and Shelby. We'll see if they can get it done, Storm, but we've seen them backed up a couple times tonight, and they've still converted. Does the defense finally get the stop they definitely need with a 1-point lead?
If I'm a betting man, I'm taking Van Wert to score on this drive as Parker drops back, steps up in the pocket, heaves this one deep. It's a jump ball. Oh, no! And a catch. A first down for Campbell. There's some laundry on the field, but how about that?
Got to be a holding call, Storm. It's back to the line of scrimmage, and it will be, but holy smokes, man. I mean, Storm, this ball's a duck. I mean, it's hanging up there. It's up for grabs for anybody. It's like a pop fly in center field. And Campbell climbs the ladder and brings it down, but it doesn't matter. It's now even longer, Storm. It's about 3rd and 30.
I feel like I'm in a dream or something, man. This game is crazy, and we're not even halfway through it. If I'm a betting man, Garrett, I'm still taking Van Wert to score on this drive. So
I don't even know if, well, I mean, I would say be conservative here, but with the way they played offense, Storm, I mean, you don't want to be, as now the crowd get into it from Shelby.
Parker now a little bit more time to throw. Oh, just the screen pass here. That's not going to be enough. And Garrett, have we seen the first stop of the night for the Shelby defense?
Van Wert going to bring on the punt team, so shout out to Shelby.
Oh, man.
Van Wert got a stop, Storm, on their first drive, but other than that, it's been all points here, as you can see on the scoreboard. It's going to take under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Let's see where Shelby does here with an opportunity, Storm, to go up more than just 1 point this time.
And going up more than 1 point, I feel like you're going up 50 points at that point. Lots of points, as this one's going to be down at about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Whippets, Garrett. I'm lost for words, man. I don't even know what to say at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think most other playoff games have already been to halftime and possibly might be starting the third quarter.
Probably over at this point.
I mean, we'll see what Shelby does here, Storm. Is Van Wert able to answer the challenge? Backs against the wall. We'll see if they can do so.
They're definitely going to need a defensive stand. It feels like almost a must stop here as DeVito has it. Hands it off this time to Winters. He tries to get outside. He does. It's going to be a nice first down for the Whippets.
Just a little handoff to the outside, Storm to Winters. He's got 2 touchdowns here tonight.
On the tackle for the Cougars was number 6, Spencer Clay.
I think we're going to get a timeout or maybe an official's timeout.
Official timeout.
Hurt Cougar on the play. That is number 6, Spencer Clay, on the sideline. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School, where the chains are moving for the Whippets as they look to take more than a 1-point lead for the first time here tonight.
But moving the football well here on this drive, a handoff to Skylar Winters, and then just an easy out route to Isaiah Ramsey. He's been incredible tonight. So is the QB back there for Shelby, a sophomore DeVito. Got the trip spread out wide here, and I believe that's Lance in motion. He's going to go to the short side of the field here.
Ramsey as well headed that way. They fake the handoff to him. DeVito keeps it. Had some blockers in front of him, but that's going to be stopped for no gain and even a loss. Here it is. This is where we start to see the defenses kind of step up.
Storm, did I just see a little stanky leg on the field there after the tackle?
I definitely missed it, but we will see it here.
I think we got it here from number 30. Check the right leg.
Oh, my goodness. Great catch. That's why they call you Eagle Eye Parlett, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly right.
As DeVito drops back, uncorks this one for Ramsey. Just out of reach. Ramsey wanted a flag. Will not get it, Garrett. A third and long. Here we go.
Van Wert wasn't able to convert on their Storm. It's Shelby's turn now, so maybe both defenses finally decided that they got to get a stop if they want to win this game, and Shelby was able to do so, but now Van Wert trying to get their own stop. It's about 3rd and 15 here for the Whippets with 2:52 remaining here in the second quarter.
If this game gets to over 200 combined total points, I'll legitimately eat my shorts on an OH Report live stream. Here, shake my hand. I will. I legitimately will. I refuse to believe that this level of production from these offenses can keep up, but they got some catching up to do, man.
It's been an incredible first half, Storm. I mean, these guys are just throwing punches and blows back and forth. Shelby stands alone, Storm, with that 1-point advantage, 35-34 against the Cougars. And Van Wert came out here and scored first, and Shelby was able to respond. It's a back-and-forth affair. The rest of this half is still 2:52 remaining. Most other games are already at halftime, Storm, or beginning the third quarter. So a long first half here with these passing yards and all these touchdowns, Storm.
Yeah, this is weird. I mean, where Travis is, of course, the Castle Northmore only up 21-6 in that contest. I mean, that just seems like a weird score to me at this point. As it will be 3rd and long here for the Whippets. DeVito sends a man in motion, takes the snap. Looking downfield, uncorks this one, and another catch, and it's going to be a touchdown for Brody Baker, who swag walks his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Whippets.
I mean, how are these guys so open, Storm? And that was one of the tougher throws here tonight. Braden DeVito, there was a couple Cougars in the area. Might have thought they could have deflected it, but Baker there just able to find the football in the air, track it, able to come down with it. And now Shelby clinging to a 7-point lead, trying to go up 8 here, pending this PAT. Shelby's offense strikes on a 3rd and 14, Storm.
Garrett, I thought it was 16 on the jersey. It's 18. It's Miles Swisher again. I feel really bad. I'm not doing it on purpose. But that was Miles Swisher on that touchdown. PAT is up and is good as Shelby extends their lead here before halftime. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Blunchy joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, off of the Miles Swisher touchdown, Van Wert back deep to receive this one. And we saw a hiccup in their offense, Garrett, as they were not able to score on 3rd and forever. That'll bring back the offense, Garrett. You got to think those stops, they're pivotal at this point.
Yeah, any stop you can get, Storm, I think is pivotal to the ball game because this offense has been unreal tonight, man. And now especially Van Wert, they're definitely going for 2, Storm, if they get a touchdown. They're down 8 points. It's still a 1-possession game, so you know everything's still in the cards. But you got to score the touchdown first, and so far here tonight, they've been pretty special at doing that.
I mean, DeVito for Shelby, he has to have, at least what already? 400 yards passing?
I mean, it got to be up there.
That's crazy. This is just, I know we keep saying it, we kind of sound like broken records, but this is wild.
It's pretty crazy. We're almost at 100 combined points in the first half.
76 total points, and we still have 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. As Garrett, another 3rd and long here for Van Wert. Will Shelby's offense stop him again?
Maybe Shelby Storm might have cracked the code to stopping the offense. They've struggled here on their last 2 drives. Another 3rd and long situation. We'll see where the offense goes.
Well, if I had to put my money on somebody, it's going to be a Connor Campbell catch. We will see as Parker gets the orders from the sideline. Play clock at 6. Parker relays the message. 3 seconds now. Gets a snap. Parker drops back. Here comes the pass rush. Parker gets away. Heaves this one down the field. Almost picked off, but broken up by Isaiah Ramsey, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Great play there from the defensive front, Storm, getting some pressure and making it a tough throw for Parker on the run. Rolling out to his left, and now gives another opportunity for Shelby to go down and try to get some more points before half. Got plenty of time to do so with 1:15 and the kind of high-flying offense they got.
Garrett, it's almost like the Van Wert offense, they just kind of ran out of gas here. Saw the past 2 drives, it's been 3rd and long for them. Aren't able to convert, and another punt here for Van Wert. This is about basically where Shelby had the rock last time, Garrett. They're definitely going to look to score before halftime, but you can kind of sense the momentum shifting here in favor of Shelby.
Yes, from they got the stops on both back-to-back drives, and we're able to go down and get some points. Take that 8-point advantage. I expect them to be aggressive here coming out with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining here in the half with the kind of offense they got. Can pass the ball, get out of bounds. They got a couple timeouts too, so expect them to try to be aggressive here.
DeVito takes a snap, looking for the screen, now looking deep. Shocker unheaves this one to Ramsey, and that one just out of reach of the defender that time, Gage Steinman, closest player.
Trying to take a shot play right there, Storm. They just faked the little bubble screen, the little swing screen out to the back. Had Ramsey on a post, but just a little overthrown. It was one-on-one coverage, too, so you got to like your odds if you're Shelby, just not able to hook up with his wide out there in the middle of the field. So stops the clock with 58 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
2nd and 10 here for the Whippets. DeVito takes the snap, rolls out, looking short, gets this one over the middle, and that one's going to be caught. This time I know it's Miles Swisher on the receiving end of that one.
That play right there, Strom, was like a shortstop turning two. Braden DeVito just put his foot in the ground store and flipped his hips. I mean, this is incredible to watch. This is fun to watch when two quarterbacks are going at it, dueling it out. Great throw there from DeVito with tremendous arm angle.
DeVito drops back once again. This time Ramsey on the screen. He's got some blockers coming for him. Will be dropped short. Maybe a gain of 2, Garrett. And the Whippets, they got to go fast if they want to score. Only 25 seconds left to play here in this first half. Take a look at that play you were talking about, Garrett.
Watch him stop right here, Stormy. Then little sidearm. I mean, that's
like
Patrick Mahomes,
Mahomes,
dude. I mean, that's exactly what Patrick Mahomes does. That's influenced the younger generation of these QB, Storm. I mean, that's just incredible. That you weren't taught to do that, 15, 25 years ago. And now today's age, Storm, if you can do it, they let you do it. And right there, DeVito with the sidearm to the first baseman's from out there as wide receiver.
I mean, this is a spectacular game here. No shortage of offense, that's for sure. Although Van Wert stopped twice, Garrett. And
it's hard to say that they've struggled, too, because they got 30 points. Just the last 2 drives have been kind of hiccups.
But, Garrett, it's got to be a moral victory here for Van Wert. If you stop them, I mean, that's a win for you.
You got to get a stop here. You don't want to go down 2 scores heading to the halftime break. It's still an 8-point game, but at least it's a 1-possession game. Getting a stop here is critical here for the Cougars on the road.
25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Snap to DeVito. He's going to look to run with it. Bounces outside. He's got a little bit of space. He'll scamper out of bounds. 20 seconds left to play for the Whippets offense. Go ahead.
19 seconds remaining here, Storm. Plenty of time here for this kind of offense. I would expect a shot play here from Shelby soon. See if they take it here on this play.
DeVito drops back, looking deep, uncorks this one over the middle. Had Lance, but no dice. Fourth and short. Here for the Whippets. So their crowd is kind of settled down. It seems like both these offenses kind of settling down as well. It's going to be fourth and short, Garrett. Do you punt this one? I think you got to punt this one away, right?
Yeah, you don't want to give the ball to Van Wert at midfield with a chance to go get some points, considering the fact that they got 3 timeouts.
It's got to be a fake.
I think they're going to punt this one away, Storm. We'll see.
Oh, how awesome would that have been? That is a booming punt, takes a Shelby bounce, and comes to rest at the 1-yard line. Wow.
I mean, you literally can't draw up a better half here from Shelby. Legitimately, you cannot draw it up. The only thing you could say is that maybe they got some more stops defensively, but for the offensive side of the ball and special teams, at least on that punt, man. I mean, that's unbelievable to pin them down at the 1. I know it really doesn't matter as long as they can get out of the end zone here, but wow, what a punt.
That is the 3rd total punt in this ball game, and it is the second quarter, almost halftime. Incredible, speechless, man. And still room for more points. This could be a safety here. So Parker drops back, feels the pressure, heaves this one to the track, and that's going to do it for the first half of action. And an action-packed first half, 42-34 in favor of your Whippets. We're going to step away for just 1 second, but you're not going to want to go far, as second half action coming up after this.
Are you
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
With Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Tonight's dance break is choreographed by Grace Felis and Chelsea Sanderson. The drum break is sponsored by Lang Family Dentistry. We would like to thank Vanderkooi Live for sponsoring tonight's low brass feature. The high brass feature is sponsored by RHS Music. And more Family Dentistry brings you tonight's woodwind feature. Susie Dosa. We hope you have enjoyed our presentation of A Word from our sponsors. We would like to thank all our season sponsors for their financial support. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Have a great night, and go C-O-U-G-A-R-S Cougars!
Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time this season on our home field and under the direction of Director of Bands Cassandra McCall, Associate Director Timothy Meyer, and Major Ed Advisor Denise Thompson, we proudly present your 2023 Amazing Shelby Whipping Marching Band! Let's go! Alternative rock is an umbrella term for underground music that has emerged in the wake of the punk rock movement since the mid-1980s. Tonight, the Amazing Shelby Whipping Marching Band brings this genre to life on the football field. We open up our show with a song that has been credited with popularizing pop punk in the mainstream. First released by Blink-182 in 1999, this is All the Small Things. Tune brings us forward to 2005 with a song that has achieved popularity all around the world. It was released as the third single from the group's seventh studio album titled American Idiot, featuring Major It's Gracie Rutman and seniors Carly Barnhart and Alyssa Thomas. This is Green Day Holiday. The amazing Shelby Whippet Marching Band closes their final home show of the season with another time skip forward to 2009 with a song released by the American Christian band, Skillet. This song is about a man who feels like a monster because he can't control it, and it's always there, just under the surface. Here's Monster.
Hello and welcome into our statewide Ford halftime show. As Van Wert is trailing to Shelby 42-34 here entering the third quarter. And Garrett, as you take a look at the stats, there was no shortage of offense.
Yeah, Storm, and obviously the yards are going to continue to go up here in this second half and ongoing, because either team really could get a stop really until the second half of that second quarter, Storm, where Shelby was able to stop Van Wert twice. And credit to Van Wert, too. They got a stop there before the halftime break, which they really needed, because it allowed Shelby to go up, 2 possessions, still an 8-point game. So a touchdown and a 2-point conversion still ties this thing up. So they're still in this football game. And Shelby's going to get the ball to start the half, too, Storm. So if they can go down here and get a touchdown, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of room for error, so to speak, for Van Wert in this football game. They got to be pretty much perfect unless their defense can step up and play completely different than what they did in the first half, because 42 points, it's just a little too high, I think, for the head coach's liking.
And Garrett, when you think about it, there was one punt up until about 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. One. It sounds like your Vikings, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, it's been an unbelievable, start to this football game, and what a playoff game to cover, Storm. But I mean, it's been the highest offensive outing that I've ever seen in high school sports in a first half, Storm. I've covered them for about 4 or 5 years now, especially in football. I mean, this thing is just going back and forth. It's like two heavyweights, Storm, in a championship fight, just going toe-to-toe, and throwing punches and haymakers back and forth. But what a second half we're set up for here, Storm.
Yeah,
Shelby.
On our statewide Ford halftime show, Garrett. I mean, it's like basketball halftime score right here, not football. That is crazy, Garrett. But one last question here on our statewide Ford halftime show: what does Van Wert need to do? What went wrong for them at the end of the first half?
Well, I mean, really for both teams, Storm, it's obviously defense. I mean the offense. I know Van Wert got stopped a couple times to end that half, but they still got 34 points on the board. You can't harp on the offense right now. It's the defense that needs to step up. But I think if Van Wert's able to get a stop and obviously a score, it gets some confidence back in them. But I really don't think they need the confidence, Storm. I think they know they can score the football in Shelby. They've done it all here tonight. We'll see if they can continue to do so. But if they don't get a stop on this drive and Shelby scores first, the margin for error for the Cougar, Storm, shrinks by a wide margin.
I think that's going to do it here for our statewide Ford halftime show. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back in second half action coming your way next.
Are you ready for the comeback?
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Blunts are joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Garrett, third quarter action just underway. 42-34 your score in favor of the Whippets. We'll see if more high-flying offense is on the way.
Tanner Sloan with the kickoff return. He's talking about number 5, Gage.
So Storm, the entire first half
Also on the last tackle, number 81.
was absolutely incredible. One of the best first halves of football I've ever watched my entire life, and that's including all levels. Kind of football game, Storm, that you love to watch. You know, not a lot of offense, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of scoring, a lot of highlights. But now I think what's going to become crucial is the defensive Storm here in the second half. What team can force a turnover? Which team doesn't make that crucial mistake? I think it's going to be a key factor, and I think Van Wert, they need to stop here on this drive. You don't want to let Shelby go up 2 scores here and have to try to battle back against an offense like this. It'll be a handoff to Winters on the right side and still dragging defenders. He's got about a 6-yard gain.
So that's going to bring up second down here for the Whippets.
Number 52, Fletcher Smith.
Garrett, a little, I don't know, it's weird not seeing somebody score a touchdown on a play.
Game's kind of a little bit slower here to start the half, Storm.
We're one play in. I mean, the second play, that's where Van Wert scored on their first drive, so we'll see. As DeVito steps back in the pocket, finds Lance, excuse me.
Solo tackle made by the Cougars, number 3, Connor Campbell.
So we'll bring up 3rd and short here for the Shelby offense on their first drive here in the second half. Clinging to that 8-point advantage are the Whippets. Expect maybe a handoff here, Storm, to Winters, or a keeper here for DeVito on 3rd and short.
And Garrett, Van Wert has had plenty of opportunities to keep this at a 7-point game. As the handoff goes to Winters, he's going to have enough for a first down and more. It's a foot race here for Winters, dragging a couple guys with him, but a big gain for Skylar Winters.
Needed just one right there. Storm did Winters for a first down, but he got a lot more than that. Churning out yards and great blocking there on the outside, all the way down into opponent territory at about the 25-yard line as Winters in the Shelby offense here.
And as I was alluding to before, Garrett, that missed PAT from Van Wert on their first score. I mean, it's an 8-point game here. If Shelby doesn't score, which they're on track to, but if they don't, it's an 8-point game. Design QB run here for DeVito. He'll be swallowed, but not before a gain of about 5. Second down here for the Whippets.
That's kind of off topic here, but I know, obviously,
Here we go.
The last name DeVito kind of makes me think of the actor.
Well, there's a DeVito in the NFL, too.
Well, I'm thinking of what's the actor?
Danny.
Danny. He's on the Jersey Mike
commercial.
Which brought me to this question, Storm. What's the best kind of like sub? Like, what would be your go-to sub? We can kind of get it after this play, but we'll continue the conversation in a second.
We'll see as DeVito takes the snap, looking for the out route. He gets it. That's going to be Miles Swisher on that catch for a first down and goal. The Whippets knocking on the doorstep. But again, I don't know. I like all subs. You know,
I'm kind of talking like a Subway style sub or like a Jersey Mike's like hot style sub. Like a Penn Station.
My favorite sub place is Penn Station because that's the only place you can get fries. Pretty much, as DeVito takes a snap, hands it off to Winters. He's trying to move and groove and shake, but will be brought down before the line to gain.
He stood up at the line of scrimmage by number.
So Shelby trying to continue to extend their 8-point advantage. Trying to make it at least 15 here.
Garrett, we're sorry, but we're 3 minutes into this second half and nobody scored.
Hang the banner.
DeVito on 2nd and goal here in the third quarter. takes a snap, the out route right there to Ramsey. Doesn't have it. Ramsey trying to create some space, and it's going to be to Nick Eister. Touchdown Whippets.
Wide receiver able to make a play. Eister out there after Braden DeVito able to make a play with his legs. Storm was a designed rollout. Really nothing there on the out route. DeVito able to improvise and find his wide receiver for 6. So Shelby, big time drive right there. Gives you a little bit of breathing room, Storm. And now we'll see if the defense can step up here for the Whippets and get a stop.
PAT is up, and it is good. So the Whippets extending their lead here in this one as we're going to take a quick break. The Whippets on top, 49-34.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School, where the Whippets were just able to extend their lead. 49-34, Storm Blanchard joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett and Garrett Van Wert's offense trying to get back on track.
Yeah, Storm Shelby's got all the momentum. They got a couple stops in the first half. Offense comes down and scores, gives that defense a little bit of breathing room.
40, Caden Fletcher.
So we'll see if the Shelby defense can get a stop.
I mean, the one thing I know here, Garrett, at Shelby High School, Shelby Stadium, the vibes are immaculate here.
At their own 28-yard line.
Van Wert now on offense as Parker trying to make a move with his legs. He'll be caught up for a 2nd and long.
Shelby didn't fall for it right there. Just a little QB keeper for Parker. It's a short gain out of it, but they've kind of struggled to run the football from after that long touchdown from Parker. So mostly the aerial attack.
As Parker bounces around the pocket, tries to create some space, and Haney trying to get up there for that one-handed snag. 3rd and long.
Ball's incomplete. The coverage for Shelby was number 9.
Gotta think this is a crucial down here. 3rd and long for Van Wert. It almost feels like this is a must score with how Shelby's offense has been playing. Parker drops back, feels the pressure, the pass rush, tries to get out of it. He will not. Brought down. Excellent defense from the Whippets.
They needed a stop too, and Van Wert needed to get some points, Storm. Shelby wins this battle as they're going to get off the field and force another opportunity for Braden DeVito and company to go on and get some points. And at this rate, Storm,
it's almost a shoo-in.
Yeah, it's going to become a tight uphill task here for Van Wert to get back in this football game, and Shelby goes down and score. And there's really no evidence, Storm, that they're not.
So Van Wert, a couple of offensive drives have stalled out here for them as this one takes a nice Shelby bounce, and they'll start this one in plus territory. It's not like they've needed the help, though, tonight here, Garrett.
Yeah, Storm, one of the classic offensive outputtings that I've seen here. I know we've kind of talked about it a lot here tonight. I'm sure you're tired of hearing it, but, I mean, you just got to tip your cap to the entire, coaching staff of Shelby. And, of course, the players, too, because, they're the ones going out and executing the play, Storm. They're the ones really scoring the touchdowns. But, I mean, this has just been an incredible game plan, and they've executed it flawlessly, Storm.
Yeah, I know we've talked about him ad nauseum, Garrett, but DeVito, he has been a beast here as he hits the little spin move, looking downfield once again for Ramsey. Has to come back for it. He does, though, able to hold on to it, and that's what we've been seeing all night long.
I believe they just got to get that edge set, Storm, and then DeVito spins out of it. And it's just a corner out here from Ramsey, and he's wide open, Storm. I feel like a lot of these whippets have been wide open here tonight. Shelby's offense, I mean, one play, they're already at the 21-yard line. They're trying to go get some more points, Storm, and hang a 50-piece on the Cougars here at home.
Well, one thing is true here tonight, Garrett. I wish I had a 50-piece.
Yeah, I could not blame you, buddy.
DeVito sends a man in motion, design QB run to the outside. Hits a stiff arm, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He will not. That's going to bring up second down.
He's tackled in the backfield by number 30.
So not a lot of negative plays here tonight from Shelby, but that one, DeVito kind of just gets chased out, kind of strung out there to the outside. The Cougars able to gang tackle him and take him down and force a second and 15 here for the Whippets. An opportunity here for Van Wert to try to get off the field. Easier said than done. Shelby already at the 25-yard line, but they are backed up, second and 15.
And Garrett, the Lucas game is over already. We still have 6 minutes left to play. DeVito rolls out to his left, looks over the middle. Had a man, that was Lance. Can't hold on to that one, but Garrett, DeVito is out here throwing darts. I mean, he's playing on easy mode.
Yeah, it's unreal, Storm. I mean, this kid's special, man. And uncharacteristic drop there. I believe it was Lance. Wasn't able to corral it, but hey, you can have a miss-up, Storm, every once in a while. They've only had about 3 or 4 here tonight. It has the Shelby offense, and that might be exaggerating a bit. 49 points here. They scored in their opening drive of the second half, Storm. They're trying to get some more points on the board. I think at this rate it's 4-down territory, obviously. No reason to try to play a field goal unless you really get pushed back even farther, as now it's going to be DeVito.
He's looking end zone. He's got Ramsey. Ramsey with the burst of speed. Tries to get in. It's going to depend on the call. I think they're going to call him first and goal at the 1 molecule line.
I mean, this passing attack, man, this is surreal to watch. I mean, this is incredible at the high school level. Just a deep end there. I believe it was Ramsey. I mean, how many yards does Ramsey have? I mean, I'm not sure if we're still doing top plays and phenoms, but DeVito and Ramsey, I mean, it's been incredible. Ramsey's always open, and DeVito's constantly putting on the numbers.
So first and goal here for DeVito. He takes the snap, hands this one off to Winters. And
there's the hat trick, Storm.
There's the hat trick for Winters. And, I mean, he could have grittied into the end zone.
And I'll tell you what, if you had any doubt that Shelby was going to come out here, Storm, and try to put this game away, they have quickly slammed the door on that, because it has been an impressive outing here in the second half. The offense, they got the ball 2 times, Storm. They've scored twice, and they're trying to go up 56-34, pinning this PAT. And what an incredible offensive showing here for Shelby.
Yeah, this is, I mean, even for Van Wert, you can't fault them. They got 34 points. They've just kind of stalled out these last couple drives as Lance in to kick the PAT, hold us down, kick is up, and it is good. So Shelby firmly in the driver's seat here in the third quarter, 56-34 your score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Dude, holy Toledo.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School, where the Whippets expanded their lead once again. Van Wert trying to get the offense going, and they're going to have some great field position off that kick return right there.
Don't count out the Cougars yet, Storm. Game's not over yet. With the way they can score the football, they've been able to keep up with Shelby. Just these last couple of drive, Storms, they've been, in negative yardage. 2nd and 15, 2nd and 14. That's not going to cut it. You got to stay ahead of the chains. We'll see if Parker can lead this team down 22.
Yeah, as you mentioned, a 22-point hole they have dug themselves into, Garrett. It's kind of crazy. It's only been basically in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. And, Garrett, nobody's perfect, but Shelby's offense, they're darn close.
Yeah, they've had, 2 punts here tonight, 2 or 3 punts?
And one was on their first drive.
And one also pinned Van Wert down to the 1. So, defense has stepped it up here in the latter half of that second quarter and in the third quarter. They got 2 stops from Van Wert. See if they can get another one.
First and 10 for the Cougars at the Whippets 47-yard line.
To give Van Wert the first down there. Parker takes the snap, hands this one off to Keldon Bill. Nothing there. It's going to be second down. As Garrett, already under 4 minutes to go. It feels like this clock's moving at 2 times speed compared to the first half.
That's Storm. It's been a tale of 2 different halves in terms of clock, but a lot of that's because Shelby's defense has been standing tall.
At the Shelby Whippets 46-yard line.
As Parker rolls out, but he's going to get stopped right at about the line of scrimmage, maybe even a loss of 1. The Shelby defense has awoken.
Finally able to get some pressure here on Parker in the second half. They got a couple sacks. They had 1 in the first half, but it's just been a struggle here for Van Wert's offense. You got to tip the cap to the defensive adjustments Shelby made at half.
As that's going to be a nice gain.
First down, Cougars.
To Reese Krug. That'll set up a first down here for Van Wert. Cougars marching once again. Parker rolls out to the left, senses the pressure, and he's going to be tackled for a big loss. The Cougars Crestview, the Shelby pass rush coming out in force.
Just had a nice play, did Van Wert for a first down, and then just immediately backed themselves back up with the sack. Big-time play from Shelby. And we'll see what Van Wert does here, second and very long.
Second and long for the Cougars at the Whippets 41.
Parker, snap, boots to his right, senses the pressure once again, trying to get rid of it, looking downfield. He'll scamper out of bounds, no gain. Third and long. Garrett, you basically have to, you have to go for it basically every time here if you're Van Wert. So you don't have to get it all in one play, as I think you're playing 4-down territory here.
Yeah, especially with the way the offense has been thriving for Shelby. You got to go for it. Every down's 4th down. Don't got to get it all here. Just got to get a decent chunk to really set yourself up for an opportunity. Down 3 scores here still.
Parker eludes pressure, still looking downfield. A lot of time to throw, but he will be tackled for loss. Shelby's defense alive.
He's chased down by number 21.
So now at this point, I don't know if you got a lot of plays for this distance, Storm, but Van Wert's had them here tonight. They've had a lot of long-distance passing opportunities that they've cashed in for points, and I think they're going to keep the offense on the field. I know you don't really have much of a choice here, but I think at this rate, if you don't get this first down, Storm, it could be the ball game. And I know there's still a lot of time left, but with the kind of offense that Shelby's shown here tonight, it's going to be tough.
Parker drops back, heaves this one downfield, has a man, throws up a jump, ball's tipped, and it's picked off by the Whippets! Tip drill interception on the arm bunt.
Wow, Storm, and Parker had his receiver open. It's going to be a flag. I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on Shelby. A little bit of extracurricular activity there to end the play. I think the interception still should stand, though, but Parker had a guy Storm open on that corner route, but ball was a little underthrown and not able to hook up. It will be personal foul on Shelby.
Like I said earlier, Garrett, I don't think field position really matters here if you're Shelby, but I don't know. They might try to burn some of this clock away. I don't think we're going to see a lot of big passing plays here. I think they might elect to keep this one on the ground, but you never know. First and 10 here for the Whippets. DeVito in shotgun. Winters right there to his right. DeVito rolls right. Looking downfield, has Ramsey. Will he get there? He does! Ramsey brings it in! The 20, the 10, the 5. Nobody's going to catch him! Touchdown, Whippets!
I mean, you've got to be kidding me, Storm. How many times is this duo going to hook up for 6? Braden DeVito with a tremendous ball, put it on the fingertips of Isaiah Ramsey, and even a better catch with the tips of the fingers. Storm reeled it in and took it all the way for 6. And just when you thought maybe Shelby would just kind of take their foot off the gas, run the football, and kind of try to get out of here with a win, they get some more points, and now it's a 60-piece Storm. 62, that is.
They are looking for some revenge, Garrett, and they smell the blood in the water from the Van Wert Cougars. Our counting point total here is 96 total points, could be 97, pending this 2-point conversion, it looks like. Direct snap. Looks like the Philly special again, as this is going to be a reception for DeVito and 2 more points for Shelby.
With 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the third quarter.
Just over a minute left to go. Your score here at Shelby, 64-34. We're going to take a quick break. More third quarter action coming your way next.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm launchly joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. That's going to be a kick out of bounds with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And Garrett, just one more score, and we're going to be over 100 total points. That is insane.
And to think, too, Storm, we could have even had some more if Shelby's defense hasn't been playing the way they have here in the second half. Really started, Storm, in that second quarter where they got a couple stops. and get them some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. And now we get a lot of pressure on Parker back there. He hasn't had a lot of time, but at this point, you just got to try to play, one possession at a time. Storm can't really look at the scoreboard. We'll see Parker unleash this one. It'll be over the top of his intended receiver, bring up second down.
And Garrett, it's not very often in football where you can put up 34 points and still feel like you're getting blown out. I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah, it's been a tale of a two half, Storm. I mean, they're only down 1 point, and let's let this go to the quarter break, Storm.
So that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. When we come back, fourth quarter action coming your way after this.
Are you ready for the comeback?
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Hello and welcome back. Storm Lutchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Garrett, we've got a fun one here tonight. 64-34, your score entering the fourth quarter, and it's been all Shelby all second half long.
Yeah, the defense here, Storm, for Shelby. I mean, you got to tip your cap to them. Holding this Van Wert offense scoreless so far, and they really haven't even been able to move the football. See if they can do something here on the drives. It's going to be a handoff and Storm. I think Shelby's got the football on a fumble.
So a big mental mistake here as Shelby is going to take over in plus field. Like I've been saying all night long, it's not like they needed it, but nonetheless, a little help from the Van Wert offense. So big plays here from Shelby defensively down the stretch, and they are in firm control of this ball game.
I mean, if you'd have told Storm either of us that Shelby would be pitching a shutout here, and they got 64 points. I mean, it's 35-34 at half. And, I mean, or excuse me, 42-34 at half, but what a game plan Shelby's came out here in the second half, and they've been flawless here. It's going to be a handoff to Winters. Is he going to try to go for his fourth touchdown? Storm, let's see if he can get it. Going to be a little short.
I mean, they are just making it look easy. As you see on the replay, Winters gets upfield for plus yardage, and Garrett, you got to think that this touchdown, if they're able to get into the end zone, will pretty much seal it.
First and goal, Shelby at the Van Wert 9-yard line.
Just stunned at the kind of defense performance Shelby's pitched here, Storm, in the second half. I mean, this is what good football teams do. I mean, you make adjustments and you adjust to the game. And we'll see if Winters can try to get in here for 6. Going to get drugged down about the 6-7 yard line. So, I mean, what a game here from Shelby tonight. I know there's still about 10 minutes left, 9:45 to be exact, but I think this one's over.
I would agree with the field position that Shelby is in right now. I think that the deficit is insurmountable at this point. But I have seen crazier things happen, Garrett, so we will see. As DeVito sets up in shotgun. Winters to his left. DeVito hands it off to Winters. Tries to get to the outside, and he's going to be brought down at around the 3-yard line to make it 3rd and goal. Garrett, this is a pretty important score. I mean, this is to go over 100 total points. How many times have you seen that happen? Just at any level.
Not much.
DeVito, shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to Winters. He's trying to sneak inside and does. Touchdown Whippets. Skylar Winters, 4th of the night and a 70-piece for the Whippets.
What a game here from Shelby all around. The defense struggled in the first half, Storm, but second half's been a completely different story. Van Wert has not been able to move the football whatsoever, and Shelby's offense continues to pour it on. 70 points here for Shelby. What a showing here for these guys. It looks like they're going to be moving on, Storm.
And Garrett, as you mentioned before, the Phenoms top plays. Garrett, if there were Phenoms, I think the whole list should just include Shelby Whippets at this point.
Yeah, I don't think there's another nominee that would be able to have the kind of stats these guys have. I mean, I'm excited to see the box score for what DeVito has through the air and what Ramsey has and Winters. I mean, this is just an onslaught storm of offense from Shelby.
So 71-34 your score here in the 4th quarter, 105 total points of offense. As we're going to take a quick break, we'll be right back after this.
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Blanchard joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Garrett was 7:10 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Shelby with a 37-point lead. Garrett, if I told you this was an 8-point game at halftime, would you believe me?
Absolutely not, Storm. I mean, with the kind of offense we were seeing, too, I mean, we saw Van Wert. They were dynamite, too. I know we've been giving Shelby a lot of credit in the second half, but Van Wert, they were just as phenomenal, Storm, through the air and on the ground as Shelby was, but we had a timeout here from Shelby. But in the second half, I mean, it's been all Shelby, Storm, and this defense really stepped up and really catapulted them to this win. And the offense is going to get a lot of the credit, but holding Van Wert to 0 point, Storm, in the second half is an unbelievable challenge, but so far the Whippets have just done that.
Garrett, and I think what the most impressive thing to me is not the offense. I mean, they were going to do their thing. They were going to score points. There's no question about that. As you mentioned, though, the defense really stepping up, stopping this terrific Van Wert offense. It's been an incredible display. And, I mean, the Van Wert offense, they're no slouch. As we mentioned in our player spotlight, Brylan Parker, I mean, that dude is an animal, and the Shelby Whippets have been able to contain him here in the second.
Talk about DeVito a lot, but Parker's been just as phenomenal this season. He's going to get the carry here. And a big chunk play here for Van Wert. That's been their biggest play here in the second half, Storm. But as you mentioned, I mean, Van Wert, a very tough offense. Looks like this could be coming back due to a hold, but Shelby's going to be playing some tough teams, Storm, that has some high-flying offenses, and it will be against Van Wert. But Shelby's going to play some high-flying offenses, Storm, down the road if they want to get to their goal, and that's, of course, winning a state title. But tough task here tonight. Van Wert came out, swinging and flying, Storm, and really made this a game in the first half. But Shelby, man, they asserted their dominance and really showed that this isn't 2020, this is 2023, and they should walk out of here with a win.
And, Garrett, I was on the field for that Van Wert versus Shelby game when Shelby got dismantled by Van Wert. I mean, they were upset. They were heartbroken. You can tell they thought it was their year, thought it was their time, and to just go out and completely get ran off the field. I mean, this is a team that has been hungry since then, and they came out and they walked the talk, man.
Yeah, Stormy, you gotta think of the kind of conversations they had in the locker room. I was trying to check out the scoreboard real quick, Storm, to see if Ontario won and
Tiffin did win.
Tiffin won.
Well, they're in the fourth quarter, but Ontario is down 12. Galleon with a big win. Well, it's still in the fourth quarter. And how about Mansfield Senior after the game got switched to be at Rocky River, Garrett? You know, them Tigers, them TY Tigers, all they need is 100 yards of field, and they'll play anywhere. They'll play on the moon.
Exactly, buddy.
And, Garrett, if you're looking to play Shelby here in the next round of playoffs, man, that's got to be intimidating to see a 71 burger up on the scoreboard.
Especially two-star. I mean, we're 29 points away from 100, man. I mean, it's been a great showing from of offense here tonight, and the defense from Shelby really stepped up when they needed to here in the second half. I mean, they have shut down Van Wert. I mean, absolutely shut down Van Wert here in the second half.
I mean, they doubled up Van Wert, and Van Wert scored 34 points. That is unbelievable. We do have the running clock rule in effect, so just over 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And Garrett, I mean, like I mentioned in the first half, I thought we were going to be here till midnight with the way that first half was going.
I think a lot of fans, Storm, here from Van Wert are in shock with kind of how this panned out, Storm. I mean, I understand sometimes you're going to get stopped on offense, but to be completely shut down with the way they're moving the ball, you just got to credit Shelby with what they did, and that one's almost picked off on the sideline, but it will be dropped. You really just got to, nothing but respect for that Shelby defense, man. They stood tall.
And, Garrett, this was a Van Wert team who came out and struck first.
Yeah,
and they
long
stopped
play too.
They stopped Shelby.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped Shelby on their first drive. And, Garrett, excluding the time right before halftime, that was the only time that Shelby has had to punt tonight.
And we go with the Fortnite chance, Storm. Don't want to. You hear it?
I do not, but I hear Fortnite call my name. I'm excited for that Season 0 update, as this is going to be a pitch and catch for Van Wert, but I believe, as you call it, that's just window dressing as Campbell gets into the end zone for 6.
He's had a big day, too, Storm, especially in the first half. He's had multiple touchdown passes, a lot of yards. Him and Parker have had a solid game here. Just in the second half, it wasn't enough. Now Van Wert trying to make this one just look a little closer on the scoreboard, Storm, but
111 total points. Could be 112 pending this PAT. Kick is up. It's a line drive, and it's good. 100.
With 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in tournament regulation play.
112 points, man. That is just unheard of. We're going to keep it here this time, as Shelby's offense is going to take the field. And, Garrett, this one basically all but over.
So we'll see where Shelby ends up, who they got to take on, Storm. I believe it was between Napoleon and Cleveland Glenville. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what I saw on the bracket.
And it's neutral sites from here on out, correct?
I believe so, yes. Yes.
So it'll be interesting, Garrett. I mean, the final game for these seniors here.
Do want to give a shout out to the new facility here, Storm. I know we haven't been here, covered a lot of Shelby games the past couple of seasons, you especially, but haven't been to the new field, Storm, the new facility. This place is awesome. They did a great job out here, and it's in the running, Storm. I know we like to say it a lot. Crestview got the new facility too, as well as Hillsdale. We were there a lot this season. And now Shelby, now that I've been here, their hat's now in the ring too. So awesome field out here, and awesome atmosphere. It was a great place for a game.
Yeah, definitely super vibey here. It was an incredible atmosphere from start to finish. as that one's going to be down at the 15-yard line. Garrett, with 2 minutes to go, all Shelby has to do is run this football out.
Storm, no pigskin tonight, so I think if we had to put this thing in a highlight, I don't know if we'd be able to have enough highlights.
We'd be a whole show.
We'd be a full show just covering this game with how many points and how many highlight plays. But, man, I mean, what an incredible game, Storm. That first half was
electric.
I mean, it was crazy, just a back-and-forth play. If you get a chance and you want just a recap of the game, just watch that first half. And you don't even got to sim through it. Just watch each possession because they'll score it under 3 plays. It was crazy.
So a minute 50 left to go between Shelby and victory. As the JV is in here for the Whippets. And they just kneel this one out after an impressive showing. Shelby is going to win, and I bet that revenge tastes sweet, Garrett, and a big factor here. Isaiah Ramsey was on that 2020 squad, and he was a big factor for them in that ball game. I bet it feels sweeter for nobody but him.
That's right. I bet some of those other guys too. See, it's nice to see their, alma mater guys like Blaine Bowman. I know that buddy all too well. Storm on this field actually was where I got cooked. That was before, wasn't it? That was
before, yeah.
That was before the field was even really in the renovation. But Marshall Shepard as well, just a couple guys on that squad, Storm, but. Isaiah Ramsey, too, as you alluded to, on this football team, and he had a big part in this game. I think he had a bigger part in this one than he did the last one with how many yards, catches, and touchdowns he had tonight, as you hear it from the Whippet fan base. As they're moving on, strong to the third round, are the Whippets with a big victory over Van Wert.
So a huge win. Shout out Coach Mahaney and his squad as they're going to walk away with a W and a 70-piece on Van Wert. Revenge never tasted so sweet. 25 seconds left, and Shelby's not even going to take another snap. As they line the fields for the handshakes, your final. Here from Shelby High School, 71-41. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have stats as well as a player of the game interview coming your way after this.
Are you ready for the comeback?
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School, where our final here tonight, 71-41 here on our statewide forward halftime show. Garrett, this was crazy, to say the least.
Yeah, Storm, an unbelievable game. If you get to catch the entire game, Storm, you know, I just got to catch the inning. Maybe you're watching another game or you're at another game. Go back and watch, you know, some of the highlight plays we saw tonight. It was a thrilling game, an exciting finish, but that second half, Storm, Shelby really batting down the hatch and really didn't allow Van Wert to get anything. I know they got the lone touchdown, but that kind of was in garbage time, Storm, there in the fourth quarter. Game was kind of already out of hand. But tip your cap to the Cougars. They came in here, Storm, and fought a tough game against a very solid team in Shelby, and they gave it their all. They, you know, we're in it in the first half. Shelby's defense stood tall, kind of locked things up, and they'll be moving on to the second round, or the third round, excuse me.
And Garrett, that's got to feel sweet. The final game for these seniors on this field here this year, that has got to feel awesome. The new stadium, the new turf. What an incredible win for the Whippets.
That's right. I know we mentioned the revenge factor, but I think it definitely played, you know, something into it, because I know people say you don't want to think about the past and stuff, Storm, but you definitely do.
It's always there.
You're always going to overplay it. You know, coaches talk, you're always going to overplay it. The coaches are, but I know deep down, especially in those players, Storm, this one feels a little bit better than a regular season game, obviously, because of the playoffs, but better than a first-round playoff game, Storm. And, of course, what a win here for Shelby in the second round. They'll be moving into a neutral site game. I'm not sure who they're playing. I think it was between Napoleon or Cleveland-Glenville, so we'll see what Shelby does here coming up.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. That's going to do it for our statewide forward post-game show. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the Player of the Game interview after this.
Are you ready for the comeback?
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
With Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa!
Grandpa? I still got it. Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Hello and welcome back to our Arsenal Middle MVP. We were not able to grab Mr. DeVito. He's a very popular fella, as you guys can imagine, here in Whippets country, but he led the Whippets to 71 points tonight. This dude had a career night, Garrett. It was basically a toss-up for any Whippet, but they were all caught up in a little bit of hubbub. So
I think we're going to continue to try to get him, Storm. We'll chat here for a second, but not sure if we're going to be able to. He's a popular guy. He's probably got 30 or 40 photos while we've been trying to hawk him down, Storm. But just like the defenses, they can't catch him, and we're having a hard time ourselves catching him too.
Yeah, but I think the most special thing about DeVito is not just that he did it with his arm, but with his legs as well. That dual threat quarterback, both these quarterbacks were, but DeVito, I mean, is just really something special.
Yeah, Storm. He had the best offensive performance by QB that I've seen so far this season. I mean, the dude was completely special. Storm he led the Whippets to 71 points tonight, a 70 piece. I think maybe Braden might have got his attention, Storm. So, I think we got him. So maybe we'll take a break and
we'll take a break.
I think we got him.
Or act like you didn't see this. Nobody saw what we just did. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Are you ready for the comeback?
Times are changing, but at Spitzer Kia Mansfield, our focus has always been on treating our customers like family. For over 100 years, that's always been true. Experience our enduring tradition this holiday season in a new Kia Forte. Enjoy Panda protection with our lifetime nationwide powertrain warranty. Experience all the benefits of shopping with Spitzer, an enduring tradition for a reason. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not?
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Hello and welcome back to our Arsler Middle MVP. Big surprise, it's Braden DeVito, who had himself a night. He led the Whippets offense to 71 points, not just doing it with his arms, but with his legs as well, man. Hey, what does it take to be a dual-threat quarterback like you, man?
I mean, it takes a great O-line. Like, I couldn't do it without them. I'm starting to feel like a broken record because I say it every week. They do the hard part, and I just hit the gaps.
I mean, man, there were some of those holes out there you could drive a semi-truck through.
Oh, yeah,
How awesome is it to have an offensive line like that not only will open up holes like that sometimes, but consistently?
Oh, it's the best thing a QB could ask for. I mean, I love those guys, and they work so hard all week during practice, and we have each other's back. We always say before games, I got your back, you got mine. Just love those guys, love having a good connection with them.
So the last time you hosted Van Wert here in Shelby, they kind of blew you guys out, but you get some revenge here. How does that feel to come back and hang 71 points on them?
Man, I wasn't even playing it, but I was there at that game, and Shelby's a tradition, so it obviously meant something to me. And we heard it from people outside all week long, and it felt great to be able to get back at them when they came in our house a couple of years ago and blew out us.
Hey, survive and advance. The name of the game here now, man. How does it feel, and what is this? What does hanging 71 up kind of do for your confidence heading into the rest of the playoffs?
Oh, it boosted for sure. I mean, everybody was clicking on our offense, and I'm just so glad we were able to make a little run here because last year I didn't get to taste that. Nobody got to taste that, and it just feels great.
All right, last question for you, man. Anybody you want to shout out here in Whip It Faithful? Any shout-outs you want to give here on your last game on this turf for this year?
Man, the O-line and the coaches' game plan, I mean, they work so hard every week to give a great game plan, and they outdid themselves this week. I mean, yeah, shout out to coaches in the O-line and running back Skyler he worked very hard, ran hard.
All righty, thank you very much,
Yep.
man. You're Arsler Middle MVP, Braden DeVito, man. Thank you very much.
Thank
Go
you,
out
guys.
and enjoy this one.
Yep.
All right, once again here, your final 71-41 in favor of the Whippets. That's going to do it here. No pigskin here tonight, but that's going to wrap things up. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. I know we had our hiccups, but that's what makes it fun, as we're going to pack on up, go play the new Fortnite update, get some McDonald's, and me and Garrett will take it from there, right? Yeah, sure. Awesome. Well, everybody have a great night. Thank you all to all of our sponsors, as well as everybody watching at home. Hopefully you stay warm. Hopefully you're staying safe over the weekend. Good night, and go Whippets.